Okay, let's see. I did hear some deer around me. Nice. I think they actually might be over there. Oh, actually, we got one right in front of us. Not a bad size one. Let's see. Okay. Mhm. I am. Okay, there we go. Well, actually, what are these guys over here? We want to see if I can actually move over here, because I did actually see some nice mule deer I want to check out. I hope I don't end up spooking them though. Let's see. Last time I noticed, they were actually down the hill from me. So, are they actually still down here? Oh, there they are. Okay. So we do have a 90, a 73, 80, 78, and also a 65. I actually did think that one of these guys inside this herd does actually have potential of becoming 5. I'm pretty sure it will be... No, not that one. Not that one. This, no, not that one. Actually, none of them actually have potential of becoming 5. I know that 91 will end up becoming a 4. But he will not make 5. That guy out there would definitely make 5. That 95 one out there I saw. Yeah, he would definitely turn 5-star. Um, I think that might be it for this area. I do actually want to switch over to... Let's see. We do have some bison we can check out, but I do want to go back over here. do actually have an 80, an 82. And that will actually... I'll be actually shocked if that guy actually does make 5. He might, since he has like the 3 years on him, but I don't think he will. We'll end up seeing. Actually, let's test it. Let's do like 3-day changes and see if that does anything. Okay, so we changed the day 3 times. And let's see if that 4-star ended up turning to a 5. He has not. Okay, let's do it one more time. Because I do want to see if this actually works. Right? Those guys over there are pretty low. That doll sheep right there will be definitely a potential. And he will actually be 5. That 84 I just saw, yeah, he would definitely be a 4. Let's do it again. Okay, we changed 3 times, and let's see, did any of that guy change? I think he did. Yes, he did. So, definitely good to know that even though they are 94%, they still have a chance to become 5s if they are down 3 from their maximum age. So that's nice to know. And I'm pretty sure I should actually have another 5 somewhere over here. Actually, no, he's only a 4-star, but I guarantee that 4-star does have potential. Okay, so what I'm going to do is slowly work myself around here. We will end up spooking this herd, that's alright. Since this one only has an age 14, he has not grown into that 5. So we'll definitely work our way around and get over to that guy over there. But before I do that, I do want to make sure I am carrying the right rifle. It would also be pretty nice if I actually had a tent somewhere down here, which sadly I don't. I should have actually placed one over there, but it's kind of my bad not doing it. I do actually want to double check these guys just to make sure that there is no 5 in there. But as far as I'm seeing right now, I am not seeing the 5 in that herd, so I think we're pretty much good. Next year that does pass, there will be a 5 in there, since there's already one what is age 15 in there. So I'm pretty sure the max age is 16. And that guy is looking nice. I didn't check these ones out either. If he does actually give me a broadside shot, I'll end up taking it. But if not, we're going to probably have to get a little more closer. But I'm actually kind of hoping that he will turn broadside for me. I don't think that was a proper shot, but that's perfectly fine. You know what? I might actually just leave that one. You know, he is wounded, and he's going to end up dying anyway, so I don't feel like going up there and tracking him. I just actually reset the time. I know he's not going to die because he ended up surviving the shot, so I could just tell from where the placement was. We go skip to 720. We'll do it 3 times so we can get the other one up there. Because there is another sheep I saw what will end up being a 5-star as well. So I'll try to go for him instead. And see how this goes. There's this guy over here. I also have noticed that too as well. That sometimes if you're lucky enough, I've saw, well, I don't think it's actually, I might have been just like seeing things. I don't really think it's where animals can still survive past their age expectancy or whatever you call it. Yeah, kind of had to struggle with that word a little bit. I still think I got it wrong. Let's see. I do know that they're... Wait a minute. Oh, actually, no. He actually has one more year. Wait, is that the same one or is that a new one? I'm curious. That must be the same one I saw earlier. So I will head back to the tent and actually change the time again. We do 7:31, then we'll go back down to like I think 7 it is. We do 7:02. And we'll change it one more time. So it's 7:03. Sweet. So now that 4-star over there should actually be 5 now. Is he not? Oh, he didn't turn 5, okay. I guess he just didn't have it in him. But is any of these sheep 5? Besides those sheep, or any of those sheep 5? Your sheep, my sheep. My sheep, your sheep. Looks like no. And the only sheep that we have is this 4-star somewhere over here. Yeah. I think they kind of like maybe retweak some things. Because usually naturally these sheep will end up, sometimes they'll end up trolling, but I had this happen to me like a few times already. So I wonder if they're actually trolling or not. I actually want to check out my whitetail. We actually have a decent buck out there. So I do actually have a stand, maybe a little closer, just so I can see the other herd. Because I do know there is sometimes bucks like to hide in over here. Yeah, there's a nice size buck right over there. Age 10. Okay. If this buck ends up coming back out, I'm gonna taking him. Yeah. Here we go. He's down. I don't care if those guys spook. Feels like there's a frame, like, drop somewhere around here. Yeah, that's a nice size buck, though. Not bad. Good size 4. He has a nice wide rack. 10 years, max age expectancy. Trophy rating 992. Not the biggest one I got. Kind of need money. I'll just sell them. Yeah, a lot of people are going to probably say, "Yo, why did you sell that 4-star?" I mean, I would like more money than more trophies because I already have a ton of trophies. I don't need more trophies. I have too many just from herd managing. So that is the reason I sold that deer, what you just saw right there. So I do actually want to head over here. So I do know that there's also deer over here as well. There's a nice sized buck right there, and a nice sized buck right there, as well as this other buck we have just sitting right there, and he's 94. And actually, he might make it. I'm not too sure if he will or not. This guy's 93, and this one's 92. They're both two of them are maxed age. Looks like there's another buck coming up here. I think my caller is... Okay, here we go. The good thing I like about this game so far is that whenever you get a zone thriving, it is so easy to get the 5 stars. It's not even hard. Compared to like Way of the Hunter like 1, you had to like know the fitness level of the animal. You also had to look more into detail of like how their antlers are growing on each species to kind of get understanding if they're going to actually become 5s or not. And once you kind of understood that, it was like smooth sailing. You would automatically could tell if it's going to be 5 or if it isn't. I like now they put into the game where you have to now look at the fitness of the animal. And that's going to really determine if it's going to be 5 or not. It's 94. I got like... This one's the one I'm actually looking at the most. Of seeing like if he's going to become 5 or not. If he becomes 4 next year, and then... Because he can skip 2. I don't know if you knew that, but he can definitely skip 2 of the circles and go straight to 5. Had it happen before. I did call on one of these deer. I should just send out another call because I think I waited too long, but we're doing another call anyway. There's actually some pretty good sized bucks out there though. I'm not gonna lie. I kinda like the racks. Okay, it looks like we do have one buck what's coming in, and it's kinda not the buck that I was hoping for. I was really hoping for one of these other bucks to come in, like that guy for an example, but he's also coming in, so I might actually take him instead and leave this guy. Because this guy has like a definitely high chance of becoming 5, so I'm definitely gonna leave him alone. These guys, I don't know what these guys are doing over here. They're just chilling, it looks like. How are you alerted? I'm confused. How are they alerted? Wait, what? Yeah, now I'm getting like all 3 of them bucks to come in. I mean, this is gonna be good because now I know not to shoot this one, so I only have these 2 to worry about. I just can't wait to see what these guys get for like non-typical racks and stuff like that. That's gonna be pretty sick to see. The same as the mule deer. I love to see like the mule deer non-typical rack as well, whenever that gets implanted into the game. How are you guys getting alerted? There's no way you can see me. Wonder if it's like a bug or something. It might just be a bug, you know. So the buckwheat has 2 antlers. I mean, not 2 antlers, the 2 studs. Not shoot. If I could, I would love to like take one of these guys with the bow, but it's just gonna be so difficult, like because it's super hard to get these guys to actually fully come close. I know you can't see me. If you can, this game's messed up. Okay, this buck is actually getting a little too close for my comfort. And these guys, like the 2 in the back, they're not even out of the grass or the hedgerow. I'd actually say they're still in the grass area. Send out another call. Yeah, it was a good shot. And that was a good shot. Bro, these bucks don't even know what's happening to them. Yo, you gonna stay out there like that? I'll take you too. And that was a good shot. So that just leaves us with one buck. That is super good. Well herd managed now, so that's nice. We will end up picking up these guys as of going with selling or keeping. I am not too sure yet. I'll probably end up selling them. Yes, why are you selling these 4-star bucks? Because I need the money. Yes, they're good bucks. No, I don't like. I would never go up a 4-star, but hey, when I'm in need of money, I kind of have to. You know, it's part of the choice. You know. Yeah, that's wow. That's a big wide span on that boy. He's not the biggest I got. No, I got way bigger than this. I got like I think 1,042. I think is the biggest I've gotten. Still a nice deer. Okay, let's see. Where is the other buck I did see? Can't really miss him. I mean, his horn's got to be sticking up somewhere. Okay, here's some blood. Well, we hit him pretty good. Looks like he's going this way. And we'll pick up this guy. And we will end up selling him. Okay, sweet. So, are we still in thriving? We are. Okay, sweet. So, that's cool. I will switch a day to like 3 times. Just so we can see what we get next. I would like to get another albino if I can. Or another super rare. I think that would be pretty cool for a lodge. We already have one so far. Let's actually sleep. I want to sleep 3 times. So I can see what new things I got spawning. Okay, we just slept 3 times, and let's see if any of our deer gotten any better. Okay, so we still have, it looks like that one buck out there. He still has potential. We do have a 97, he does have potential as well. We have an 80, and we have a 96. So we have 2 good-sized potential bucks in this herd, which will end up maybe being 5. They could also troll again. They could be trolls, you know. Just crouch real quick. I do want to go over here because I thought I did, if I wasn't wrong, before I ended up switching to my other spot. I thought I did see a bigger size, what you call it, buck somewhere around here. He's not a bad size one either. I think those are only 2. He has like a kind of cricket rack on him. That's kind of funny looking. Oh, I love that. Okay, so the final year will determine whether if this guy turns 5 or the one we just were looking at ends up turning 5. I'm not sure about these guys over here. What's going on with these guys? He's 87, it looks like. Do we have another one over there? And he's 98.2. So yeah, he probably has potential. So I'll just leave that guy be. And we will swing back over here. We'll change the time 3 times again. Another thing too I forgot to really go into detail with is that you don't have to wait 15 minutes to change the time like you did on Way of the Hunter 1. You can just keep spam changing and you can grow your deer and then you hunt them. And this should be the 3rd day. You can just count 3 times every time you change. Equals 1 year. Well, I might not every time you change, but every 3 times you change equals 1 year in game. And each 1 year in game, the animal grows. So that is how aging works. And we will end up seeing if we manage to get a 5-star here. I don't think we got one yet on stream, for at least on YouTube. I did get one over on TikTok earlier. I actually got a couple, I think, on TikTok earlier. And there we go. There's our first massive 5-star buck. So I think I might just end up taking him with the rifle. I don't think I have to call him. We do already have 1 bullet in the chamber. Actually, I should actually call him just to... So he did answer the call. And he is coming in. Our 5-star buck has responded to our call. And there he is. He is slowly getting here. Let's call again. Do we actually have 2 bucks coming in? No, we only have 1. Okay. I might actually try to do some bison hunting in a little bit. I do want to try to get a 5-star bison. I haven't got one off this map yet. So I think it'll be pretty interesting if we got our first 5-star bison on stream. We haven't got one yet. I do actually have my herd all well managed. It is thriving. So we'll have to end up seeing what we spawn in. But I do want to take out these 2 potential 5-stars that we do have in these 2 different areas. Let's see. Let's call him again. There we go. He's getting here. I think this might be, if I'm not wrong, I think this might be the 2nd buck I got with the full rack on them. Because I know some of these bucks will have like missing like horns on them. Okay, he is getting pretty close. I should end up being able to take him. I just want him to turn broadside for me so I can just get a good shot on him. Get that good placement. He is about 106 from me. Just turn broad. I would actually love trying to take this guy with the bow, but it's just so hard to really like get these guys in. My wind is good. I wonder if this buck will actually like... I don't know why, but he's just staying like right out there. That was definitely a good shot. Dropped the buck right there. Nice 5-star. Let's go see him. And there he is. What a monster. And he actually might be my biggest one. Yeah, so far. Yeah. This one might actually be it. We will end up taximizing him. And I do actually want to swing over to my other stand. And it looks like one of our bucks didn't actually make 5 over here. I don't think he had the potential of becoming it. Yeah, there's also another 94 in there as well. It looks like both of these guys are actually pretty maxed out and they're aging. Yeah, they're both 10. Not bad. I think another good thing too, like if they ever do add something, I wish they would add like where bucks could actually like shed their horns on the tree bark and have like the shedding like skin left over on their racks. I think that would be a pretty nice touch to them. Let's see. Looks like we got some wolves over there. Not sure where these other deer went off to. See, actually, I do want to see the trophy on him. He's only 980. That's alright. Sweet. So, I did a little hunting there. I did get some nice 5-star. Well, we got one 5-star from there. Let's see. Let's head over here. Yeah, this is my lodge. All the 5-stars I've gotten so far. Got a ram, a nice elk, a whitetail, another mule deer. Looks another 3 big rams I gotten, 2 mooses, another ram. And here we got mule deer, whitetail. I love this whitetail. This was a monster I got. I loved his rack. That's a pretty nice rack on him. Probably, I think that might be my favorite so far. You got this elk, 2 more mule deers. This whitetail, he kind of has like a wonky side to him. That mule deer. And here we got an elk, and we got our super rare, our 5-star albino whitetail. And then we got this whitetail too. This was another monster I got. I loved his rack. That rack's nice. And then we got the bighorn sheep. I have a lot more of the 5-stars. I just haven't put them up yet in my lodge, but I have them in my like what'd you call it? My save logs. I just don't know where I'm gonna put them yet. Let's see. I do actually have some more bison over here, so I do actually want to travel over here real quick and see what we have. Okay, we just arrived at the camp. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should actually be a herd of elk somewhere around here. I do know that there was a herd before, somewhere near here. Yeah, here they are. Okay. I do want to keep heading down this way. There should also be a group of wolves somewhere down here as well. But we are just mainly focusing on the bison right now. And there's also another group of elk. I think that's the big group I have. That is actually a pretty big size oak. And that, my friend, will do it for that elk. Right on the dot. I wonder where I hit him. Must have been like in the heart, maybe? Because he did drop instantly, so. Didn't run off too far. And that's the thing with these guys too. They also troll a lot too. Same with the whitetail. But yeah. Other than that, I mean, it's not really that too bad. You just gotta keep grinding at them till you find like that 5-star. So far, I got like 3 5-star elks. But let's actually take a look at him. Because I, myself, am kind of curious on what he actually looks like. I did see him from a distance. I just want to see how, like, huge the rack is. Okay. That's actually not a bad size rack. That's a pretty nice rack. But I will end up selling him. Even though he does have a good rack, but like I said, the only trophies I really keep on this game are 5-stars, and I will end up keeping 4-stars as well. But the majority of trophies that I do keep are mostly 5-stars. I will end up selling the other deer. But if it is a good size and a big size 4, I'll end up keeping it. So looks like that guy's 80, and he's, I think that's a female. Yeah, that female's 95, 76, and 53. I'm surprised we got a 53 in there. 59. I might actually have to get rid of that 53 somewhere. And there that bison goes. I don't really care too much for that herd over there. I'm not really too concerned about it. There's a nice 81. Looks like that's an 87. Yeah. What is that 87 again? There is a 56 female over there. Go. And he is a 53 male. I mean, no, he's 17 years old. He's 53.3%, and he's a male. So at least we took out this guy as well, and we also took out the other one in that herd. So hopefully they come back with better spawns. So we will sell this guy. We are at 15,000. 15,000. I think we do actually have some more bison coming in. do actually have a 54, it looks like, over there as well. There's only 56, and where is that other one? Yeah, I do actually see the, I think that's the female. And that female is down. And we will end up picking her up. I do think that, if I'm correct, there should actually be another herd not too far from us. If we keep heading south, we should actually head into it. They should actually be right across the river over here. So I do know, I think there's 2 groups that stay over there as well. Because I'm pretty sure those guys what came across is not the group that is usually over here. Yeah, like I said, and I stand correct, there is actually a group over here too. I just seen them. They're about 125 from me. I think I'm still in the clear. I just don't want to make too much noise. End up spooking them. We actually have a male over there, and he is 98%. So this actually might go good. Another thing too is that if he does turn 5, I want to try to take him with the bow. I think the first 5-star bison would be fun to take out with the bow once we end up getting him. And I think it would be more of a challenge than using the gun, because at the end of the day, anybody can use a rifle in this game, okay? Anybody can easily get anything with a rifle in this game. It's not that hard. But with a bow, I think it kind of brings us with a little more of a challenge, you know, especially getting close to these guys without spooking them. When you got a big herd like that, you got tons of eyes what can see. And this herd looks pretty darn good. So we got a 95 in there, so, and also a 98. So that's gonna be great. The only thing is, I need to test something. I want to test how close can I actually get, because if we can test how close we can get, we can kind of know the distance we have to be at. We do have enough brush, so I think that's going to really help us get even closer. So I just want to slowly move myself over there to see what happens. I think this would be good enough, like stationary right here. Especially like they're all calm. But like I think right here, if we can get them right here again, um like if I can bring a tent down here and probably like put a tent somewhere close down this way, I think we'll be pretty much set. We could probably use like spawn in a car and drive a car down here just to get down here. It might end up spooking them, but that's fine. So I might actually head back up to the campsite, and grab a tent, you know? And if this guy actually does end up being a 5-star, that's going to be the first 5-star with the bow for a bison. So, and another thing too is that this is going to be our first 5-star bison that I've ever gotten off this game. So, it's going to be pretty fun. So let's see. Do we even have any tents? No, we do not. So, since we don't have any tents, we kind of have to go back to Lodge. So we can get some. I think I'm only going to need 1 tent though. Yeah. So, let's open up this. Let's go inside here. Inside here. And let's actually, not there. Let's go inside here. And go over to equipment. Let's go down. Field gear. There we go. And let's buy... We'll buy like 3 tents. So we got 3 tents. Let's see. Let's actually head back where we were. I think we were right up here, if I remember correctly. So we are back to where we started, and I will end up heading over here so I can just grab my vehicle. And we will be back down there, placed on a tent. I think we'll end up getting started on switching the time up and start growing this guy. And then we actually do have some bison right over to our right. Looks like we got like a small group of bison over there. Yeah, we ain't gonna worry about them. They're probably gonna spook anyway, so that's perfectly fine. I should have actually placed on a check marker somewhere down here so I know where I'm going. Because, to be honest, I don't actually know where I'm heading. I want to say the group is down here. Yeah, I want to say that. Now I'm actually curious. Wait, is the group actually way down here? Okay, I think I found it. I think I found our bison group. So... let me just make sure this is the bison group. Because if it is... I don't see any bison. Are they like in the woods or something? Well, anyway, actually, let's see. What time is it? It's like 9:47. So... I think this is the right area. I'm just not too confident. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, this is definitely the right area. Okay. So, let's stick down a tent real quick. And let's switch up time. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta go back here. And then go back in. And let's sleep. Let's fast forward the time to next day. We'll go 7:51. We did another 7:51. And now we'll do a 7 o'clock if we can get it. 7:22 will work. I do actually want to head out here and see if the group is actually out here. Yeah, it does look like it is. He is age 21, so I think we got like 3 more days on him. I don't really think this is gonna work out too well since it's rain. It's so dark out, I can barely see. So this would have actually been like, if I was to actually take this on as a hunt, this would have been terrible. This would have been probably the hardest hunt. Yo, he's 23. He's 23. The champ is 23 and he's hanging in there. So if he's 23... Yeah, so yeah, he definitely should become 5. It's either gonna be the next one or the one after that. He'll be 5. So he had to sleep again. I do want to get it lighter so I can get a good shot with my bow on him. Okay, it's nice out. It's looking good. We got the wind. It's kind of. Can you be quiet, you Wolverine? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, why did that look like was like a rare fur type for a minute on that thing? He's 24. Next year, he should be our big boy. We should be able to get him. I'm hoping next year. We gotta switch it 3 more times. We also got, it looks like a wolf over there. Is that a wolf? Yeah, it is. So yeah, let's switch up the time 3 times in a row. I hope it does not rain on 3rd day or else we're screwed. Okay, we are good. We are good. This is definitely gonna be a good hunt. So yeah, let's head over there, grab the bow, and we are going to pop this bison. We're gonna get him out of there. Let's see, where is he at? Yeah. And he was a troll. He was a flippin' troll! I was so hyped too. I wonder if they're like, I wonder if bison can actually make 5. I'm kind of actually curious on that. I wonder if that guy will. He might. 95. I still want to take this male out though with the bow.
Bro, why is bison being so much of a pain? Nailed him. Got him. We smoked him with the bow. That was definitely a good shot. Kinda got a little nervous right there, but we got him. We got him, boys. No, I don't really expect the bow to be the best thing in this game, to be honest. But man, that's a beautiful 4-star bison. Nice shot placement too, right with the bow. It's perfect. I do want to try to get the 5-star with the bow though. I will actually let's see. So he's about 449. I'll text him as him. I will text him as. So what I'm going to do is probably end the stream. I have been streaming for like 1 hour and 22 minutes. I will pick up again, but I don't think I'll be on YouTube. I will be on TikTok. You can find me on TikTok the same as my YouTube name, JKS Rio. I will probably be on live. I'll probably be live on there. You can also check out my content too for this game on TikTok. I will be posting daily. I will be trying to post daily of 5 stars. So you will probably see the bison that you saw now. It was 95, I think it was. If he does turn 5-star on my TikTok, I'll probably end up taking him off stream. Or I might even take him on stream, but I'll probably be streaming on TikTok platform when I do take him. So make sure you follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. Do that. You can also follow me on Twitch. I haven't really been active on Twitch. I've been taking a break from Twitch to grow my TikTok. Since I don't have the compatibility to multi-stream. So definitely check out my channels. Feel free to. But yeah, I'm going to call it for this one. It was a great hunt. We got great trophies. We got a 5-star. So I am proud. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.